Hello and welcome to East Bridgewater's Most Haunted. I am your host, Mike Markowitz. We are here today at the Scott Keith House in East Bridgewater, which is currently owned by Robert Guthrie. The family that resides in this house contacted us after experiencing years of paranormal activity. Slamming doors, the smell of rose perfume, a shaking bed, and footsteps on the stairs, as well as apparitions, have all been reported by the family. Previous owners sadly experienced the death of an infant while living here, and a fire occurred in addition to the house. East Bridgewater's Most Haunted decided to spend an evening here at the house to try to capture some of these paranormal activities.
What experiences have you had?
I've smelled a strong perfume that was kind of like roses. Sometimes in my dad's room or in the kitchen area. One night when my sister was visiting, we had been in my bed. She was reading a book or something, and I felt something grab my ankle. So I looked at her thinking she was messing around, and she didn't do it. She had her hand on her book. And then 5 minutes later, the bottom beds just started shaking, like someone had their hands on it and was just moving it up and down. It was another time I was sleeping and I woke up and it felt like I couldn't move. I couldn't move anything on the top half of my body. It felt like someone was sitting on me. And then
Could you see anything at that
I
particular time?
couldn't see anything. I just couldn't move. I could barely breathe. And then it just went away after a minute. Hear footsteps all the time on those stairs. Usually after 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes they don't start till maybe 11. If I wake up around 3 o'clock in the morning, you hear a lot more. The noises are louder. Sometimes you can hear the doorknobs turning. The screen door shutting. A couple months ago I was here. My brother was helping me with my taxes, and we were sitting here talking, and all of a sudden his bedroom door over there opened up, and he said, "Oh, it's just the breeze." But then after that door opened up, this closet door opened up, and then the outside door over there opened up, and then these double doors opened up. But there was no windows open in the house, and no one else was home but me and him.
Open, open. Outside open, inside open. Okay, now if that's a draft, the first thing that should have happened should have been the outside door that would have opened to create the negative pressure throughout the rest of the house to open the doors. To have that open third in line makes me curious. Especially it's like opening here, opening there, outside door opening, and then the internal door is opening.
Mm-hmm.
It's built. What kind of heating system do you have here? Forced hot air?
Forced hot water.
Forced hot water.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. I can understand if you know what forced hot air is, right? That's when it blows hot air.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that creates a positive pressure in the house. But if you're saying this is radiant heat.
Yep.
Okay. So much for that idea.
Moving on.
I try to find rational explanations for things first.
That's true.
Any events that you experienced here that you think I should know about?
Well, as Kristen was saying with the stairs, at first we kind of took it off as just somebody's coming up the stairs to check something. But when Kristen moved out, there was nobody else upstairs, and nobody really has a need to come upstairs unless they're getting something, especially late at night. You hear there's stairs in our room that go down into their room over there.
Okay.
And no, it's blocked off. They're kind of using it as like storage. It's just a way to get down. I don't know why. Sometimes you can hear it there, but mostly it's on those stairs. Yeah, it's old woman perfume, I guess. It's,
Old lady
it's,
perfume.
yeah, it's flowery.
Yeah, it's an
rosy.
older.
And it can be strong sometimes, and I usually smell it in that hallway right there, or
Okay.
the stairs, right by the other entrance to his door. And I used to think it was because she always burns candles and has stuff going, but it was nothing. It was gone after a little bit, it's really strong. Like it was concentrated in just that one area.
Yeah, it lingers.
Yeah.
Your personal experiences, if you wish to list them.
Yeah, well, just the other night just went to bed and felt like somebody got in bed with me. And the bottom of the bed, it's like somebody was climbing in. And then the next night it was more of a shaking of the bed, the bottom of the bed.
It's like somebody picking up the bed or just...
No, just, pushing down on it. We've had experiences definitely in the living room where my door to this bedroom, I have a second door, and it's almost impossible to open. It's really a tight fit. Yet I was sitting in my chair in the living room, had a soda bottle beside me. The soda bottle blew over, the front door, screen doors flew open, and my bedroom door opened. And my son was standing in the corner, and we both said, what just happened? It just bang, boom, bang.
Wow.
So like she was talking about door.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever have any other experiences yourself with any of the other rooms, any other types of...
Oh, same thing. You smell the perfume.
Same spot?
For me, it's in the living room hall area.
For other people, I mean.
They're mainly smelling it downstairs. Has the smell ever been smelled upstairs? I know, jumping at...
Like in the stairwell, but not at the top of the stairs.
Never-
It's been in the stairwell.
Now you said you've heard voices and conversations or what have
Well,
you.
you can hear what seems like voices, but you can't make it out. I mean, my son's friend came over, and he was looking for him, and I told him, I said, well, nobody's home, just me. And then you could hear like footsteps going across and some voices. And he said, well, somebody's upstairs. So I invited him to go up and see, and there was nobody there. So he wouldn't go up there again until somebody was home. One day I was sitting in the living room, and I heard a big crash, and I come running out, thought somebody kicked in the door, and actually a board from like over here had fell. It had to go sideways and down to
One of the beams from the attic.
yeah, to get into the front of the door.
Yeah, there's all sorts of cubby holes in that room too. It's different.
That's something I'm going to look up later in the records.
Yeah.
You know, when the fire occurred. Now, have you had any experiences in this place that you would consider unusual?
Yeah, I've walked through that door in there and almost got
The double door?
the outside door that
Okay.
on the way out. And 2x4 came out of the ceiling, landed right in front of my feet. It's kind of
Not the same one.
I was going to say, and this is not the same event.
Another time we were sitting here, me and my father, watching TV. We heard some noises, sounded like walking up and down upstairs.
Hearing footsteps upstairs.
And one of my brother's friends shows up and asks if he was home. I'm like, no, he's not home. I said, well, what's that noise up there? He's like, I don't know. I'm telling him he's not home. He goes upstairs, opens the door, comes down. He's like, I don't know what that was, but I'm leaving. He took off. Weeks ago, I'm standing here with my sister, and my bedroom door opened. Then it closed. Then the closet door opened. Then it closed. Then this door over here opened. So, all right, I don't know what that's all about.
Is that the same incident you were referring to?
Yep, with the outside door open and the double door. Yep.
Okay.
And we'd been sitting watching TV, me and my father, and before he had his computer up against that door, which that door you kind of got to throw your shoulder into to open it. It's actually flown open.